Ever had a neighbor who thought they could mow your lawn? Join me on my journey of reclaiming my space, complete with unexpected twists and a touch of revenge. I had this neighbor who thought my lawn was part of his territory. You know, the space between my driveway and his house. It was a little patch of grass that I cherished. The previous owner, my landlord, didn't mind him mowing it, but I did. One sunny afternoon, I saw him trimming the grass again. I decided it was time to clear things up. I walked over with the city planning map in hand. I pointed out that my lawn stretched right up to 3 feet from the side of his house. He looked surprised. "I always thought this was mine," he said, shrugging it off. "I thought we had an understanding." To make my point clearer, I planted some perennials in that area. I added lilac runners from my sister's garden, along with some black-eyed Susans and echinacea. They were still young and hadn't bloomed yet. Then, disaster struck. He mowed down my little plants, right alongside my grass. I felt my frustration rising. When I confronted him about it, he played dumb, pretending he didn't know the boundary. It was frustrating because homeowners really need to protect their space. That night, I had a little idea. Armed with shears, I snipped the stems of the beautiful purple allium flowers he had planted in front of his porch, right in the middle, so it would be obvious. I watched from my kitchen the next morning as he stepped out with his coffee. His expression shifted when he noticed his flowers lying on the ground. He never mentioned it, and never touched my lawn again. Later, I discovered an iron rebar marker buried just under the grass from an old survey. I showed it to him, but it wasn't the end. A few years later, I decided to get a professional survey done. I wanted to put up a fence because neighbors were using my driveway as a shortcut. The survey revealed I was right about my boundary on one side, and surprisingly, I had more land than I thought on the other side. Now I have a lovely fence, and I can finally enjoy my space peacefully.